search bar, right there where it says game name, type in Master Yi. If you type in Master, yeah, it should be like the only one that pops up. So click on that. So here is from Emerald Plus. Here is the best build for Master Yi, what runes you should take, what so on and so forth. Okay. So scroll down a little bit. So as you can see, Smite is both there. You have to have Smite. So they think Smite and Flash. Okay. I have never played.
Like different options.
Yeah. And just kind of like different builds you want to do. So it's like the most common one is the top one, and then it shows you another build where that like you see the yellow and blue just above that where you're looking at. So you can look at the two different runes there.
These are runes?
Yes. Those are rune pages is what it's called.
I'm confused.
Okay, so and I'll show you. So go to back to League of Legends for me. Yeah, it won't pull up like that. So go to the little backpack symbol in the top right. And then see the tab that says runes at the top? Click on that. So this shows your different rune pages that you can build and have pre-saved for different champions. Like I have one for Gwen, Kled, so on and so forth. So what you want to do, I would just name this one Master Yi. So yep, go there and just type in Master Yi. Just so you remember which one it is. And then hit save. And then from there, you're going to want to copy the runes that you see on the website.
I'm confused on what I'm looking at on the site here. So I see you
can
only have 3? Is that what it is?
So you can so you have a main tree and a secondary tree. The one on the left is main, the one on the right is secondary. Okay. So as you can see, I kind of memorize them by color. So the different trees have different names. So in this one, it wants you to have the yellow tree, which you currently have. See where it says press the attack?
Yeah.
Yep, click on it. And these are the different... Oh, are they locked? What? Hold on, I cannot create from... Oh, hold on, I gotta max this. Cannot create custom from preset option.
It doesn't say what level, though.
Oh my... Probably like level 5, I would assume.
I'm already level 5.
Maybe level 10, maybe? That's so weird. I didn't know that. I wonder if you can do pre-selected them. So pretty much, well, I guess you can't do that just yet. So, what you'll want to do eventually is set those. But here are all your different runes. So right now, the main rune page, the yellow one, is called the precision tree. So if you go above where it said press the attack a moment, where that like yellow symbol is, yep. So there, technically, you could change it and see the different trees. Do it on the sorcery page. Go to the right. Click on that. So see the like different emotes, like the red, the blue, the green, the other blue. So
well,
those
it looks
are
like they just...
Oh, level 10. It literally
unlock.
says level 10.
Yeah.
That's probably when you get all of them. I wonder if you can do preloaded ones. I wonder. We'll kind of figure that as we go along. All right, so we won't worry about runes just yet. Did you link your Xbox account by any chance?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so you'll gain XP quicker because of that, which will be nice. So now there, so we'll go on to the next thing. So scroll down just a little bit on the website. The browser. Yep, there you go. Stop there. So underneath where you saw the whole Smite guy, so those are your abilities. The order that you should queue your abilities. And it shows you for the first half of them. So
these abilities don't change. They're like linked to your champion. They're not interchangeable.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is just telling you exactly. So it's just pretty much telling you start Q, then E, then W. But then after you do get the first 3 done, put all the points available into Q when you can. And then after you're done, like when Q's maxed out or Q's not an option, do E. And then from there, when Q and E are finished, then do W.
So this blue number here, that's 64.02%. That's the win rate with this build?
With that, when you master those skills accordingly. you're more likely to win 64% of your games. And they're there, so now that you clicked on it, here are the different other ways that you could level up your abilities. Like some people take max E first, so that has a 65% win rate.
Yeah.
So on and so forth. Right now, we're just going to stick to what is default. Just because this is learning for you. This is like, we want to stick with that just because we don't want to overwhelm you.
Interesting. Okay.
So click on the back arrow. So it's going to take you back to the main page. So we're going to kind of go down here. So below the skills, see the like blue egg looking thing? Right below the skills.
Sorry, say it again.
So underneath the skills, yeah, the blue egg. So that is what's called a jungle item. That is an item specifically for jungle. So, and what that guy does is after you do X amount of your camps being the little monsters in the jungle that you're doing, that will slowly upgrade. So the smite starts off where it does 600 true damage to said camps, right? After you do X amount of camps for that to upgrade, your smite will then do 900 damage, and then when you complete it, it'll do 1200 damage, which is important for when you're getting neutral objectives, like if you're fighting for them. Does that make sense? So you want to use that summoner ability to smite certain camps to make sure you secure them. I know that was
you have to finish them, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So the neutral objectives, you want to make sure you claim because it benefits your team.
So smiting them to death
secures
on
them.
The last hit secures them.
Yes.
Okay.
But you want to do it at whatever the damage is. So like base smite does 600 damage. So when the creature is 600 or below, smite it.
Gotcha.
And then when it upgrades to 900, when it hits 900,
I turned a setting on, so I should be able to see the damage on the ability as well.
Well, it'll change color too. So when you'll take blue smite, so starting smite has that like orangey yellow kind of color to it, right?
Right.
Yeah. When it's at the second half, it'll be like a rainbow looking thing, right? Where it's kind of developing. It'll be kind of a rainbowish color. When you see that, that means you know that it does 900 damage. And then when it's fully completed for the jungle item you're going with, it will become completely blue. And from there, you know it's 1200. So now that we've passed that, the other thing is those right next to the jungle item are the recommended boots that it tells you to take. So to the right, yep.
Yeah.
So there's the attack speed one and then the armor ones that reduce auto attacks. Auto attacks being when you just hit the guy, not use any of your abilities. Now we'll go over one last thing. So underneath the jungle item are the recommended items to take on the guy. So the items that you had built, the Tiamat, the like active item, still a good choice. Like that was a good choice. But the first item you always want to rush on Master Yi is Bork. The main reason for Bork is it gives you attack damage, which you need. Attack speed.
Where do you see this at?
So underneath the jungle item. We're just going down the list. So scroll down. See below the jungle item, the blue egg. Right below it. Those are the builds that you want to do. So we'll start with the item on the left.
Where's the one that you're talking about?
That one. That's Blade of the Ruined King, also referred to as Bork.
Oh, gotcha.
So the main thing with that is it gives you, so you can read like what the item does and what benefits it gives you. So it gives you attack damage, which you need, attack speed, which is very powerful on Master Yi, and then lifesteal, which gaining life for attacking somebody is a big deal. Now, the main thing about
compounding.
Exactly. So the main thing with certain items, though, they also give you some sort of benefit. So if you look at underneath lifesteal where it says Mathic's Edge, I think. Hold on, I gotta
Mist's Edge.
Yep. hold on.
Attacks deal a percentage of enemies' current health as
Yes.
bonus physical damage on a hit.
Yes. So what that means is, so there's just normal flat damage, right? So like the item does 40 attack damage, right? So with having that item, if you auto somebody and let's say it doesn't have that passive ability, it'll just give you an extra 40 damage per attack. With that passive, it takes the percentile of whatever that person's health is and does 8% of it per every 3 auto attacks.
I got you.
And that's very important for tanks because they're going to have more HP because they're tanky, right? So because they have more health, that will do more damage. Same thing for that one. So Winzo's Rage Blade, that just gives you more attack speed, and which is what you need, and increases your auto attack speed.
Okay.
So apparently the most optimal build on Master Yi is you will always go Bork into Jinzo's. That's the important one, right? That's pretty much base no matter what. Now you have those different items. Down the third item's kind of where it's like depending on what's going on in the game. So we'll kind of go down the list. So the very first one, that blue one, so that's Wit's End. Again, another item that gives you attack damage and attack speed. Or actually, this one doesn't give you attack damage. This mainly gives you attack speed. The important thing of when you should build this one is if there's a lot of magic damage.
Yeah, magic resist. I got you.
Exactly. The next one.
What is tenacity?
Tenacity, so there's certain champions that like stun you or lock you down in some sort of regard, right? Tenacity means so certain champions will lock you down for let's say 2 seconds, right? Tenacity,
like crowd control.
Yeah, crowd control. Yeah, exactly. Tenacity will lower how long that lasts on you.
Okay.
So if something is 2 seconds, take off 20% of that. That's how long it'll do it for.
Okay.
And then, so the rest of the items, Kraken Slayer, just another item that helps you swing faster, deals more damage. Hullbreaker makes you a little bit beefier, gives you health and whatnot, more attack damage, and movement speed. The main one with that one is to allow you to do, on your 5th auto attack, it does more damage to champions and does more damage to turrets. So if you need to help, like, push lanes and whatnot, that's a good item. That one, Titanic Hydra, so that's an active item where you actually have to press a button to do it, and that'll be 1 through 6. And that's more of a wave cleary kind of item. So if you need to clear waves more relatively quicker, that's one to take, and just beefiness. Now the one below that, that's Death Stance. So that's kind of like Wit's End, where it gives you attack damage and whatnot, but this time it gives you armor. So if it's a heavy AD comp, you want to go into Death Stance.
Okay, I got it.
Kind of got an idea. So
yeah, I get that. Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of trial and error.
I have a good idea. In what order do you get the items?
So in the order, so what I would usually
hang on, what is it? Starter items?
Yes. So at the
buy it, though.
very, very beginning of the game, you want to buy the egg.
Okay.
And make sure you have smite.
And then what about this second option?
So that's health pot. The way that jungle works, when you have the jungle item, when you stand in the jungle, you heal and gain mana more than anybody else does. So they tell you to take the health pot just in case you get low. You shouldn't really need, like, pretty much no champion takes the health pot in the jungle anymore, solely because it costs 50 gold, 1, and 2, you already heal actively when you're standing in the jungle, so you shouldn't get too low of health. And killing certain camps will heal you as well.
Okay. So you start with gold. You want to buy this egg.
Yep.
And then in what order do you buy the rest of the items? Do you go boots first? Do you go Bork first?
I personally, this is just a personal thing for me, I like buying the item first because that gives you your first, like, real power spike. I will say if you have enough gold I would
Yeah,
buy
I'd probably do
the
the same.
tier 1 boots first. So the little brown boots.
Yeah,
If you have some like
300
excess
gold.
gold that you can't buy your other item for, or a portion of that item for, then I say buy tier 1 boots.
And what's the difference between the gold in parentheses and then the cost?
So the gold to the left, that's how much the item costs in general, like when you buy it.
And then you sell it for
Exactly 725. Pretty much meaning you shouldn't sell your item because you will lose money for it.
but if you ever had to change something, you could.
Yeah, so like if you're
You have
late
options.
game where you have so much fucking gold, you have all the items you could possibly need, and you're like, man, I'm not doing damage to this one specific guy, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you take Wit's End, and the guy that's doing a lot of damage, or you find out you're taking more attack damage instead of magic damage, you would go, all right, let me sell my Wit's End, I'll buy a Death Stance.
Okay. I think I get it.
Okay. Now what we'll do is
I think that answers most of my questions for now.
okay. What
The only thing I don't understand is the runes, but I guess we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, here's what we'll do. Let's do this. Because we can now do this. Practice tool. Okay. I'm going to, just so nobody else can take the positions. What is your name? Is Mysterious Pimp, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had to make sure. So I just invited you to a game. And this is going to allow you to really kind of practice here. Because we're going to go into what's called the training tool. This is going to have no other players. We're going to throw some bots in there, but that's about it.
We're doing what? Sorry.
So look in the top right-hand corner of League. See where it says casual white guy? Nope. So
hang on, I'm moving my screen around.
No, you're good. Below your name, where it says casual white guy with a blue box. Nope, not my actual player. Up. Yeah. So that's an invite. So that's if somebody invited you to a game. So what we're gonna do, this is called the training tool. So we're gonna have a couple bots in here. I'll deal with them, but this is solely for you to learn jungle. Okay. Yes, you want to go join my side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a couple bots here.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna I'll just do what's a good top for me to fight? We'll just do is Ornn not an option? I'd rather just go against Ornn or Scion. We'll do Nasus. Nasus is a joke. And then mid lane. Actually, we'll do a jungler for you. So jungle. Oh fuck. Okay. We want to have. Who's a decent jungler that's not super hard on you? Kha'Zix, no. Lilia, no. Let's do Maokai. Perfect. And we'll set them at beginner for both of them. Okay, so pretty much it's just me and you against two bots.
Yeah.
Let's go. Actually, let's do Sejuani. That might be better. There we go. All right, and this is just for me to help you in every sort of way, so I'm not focusing on the rest of the game of like the enemy team.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start the game now. Before you pick a champion, here's what we're gonna do. So look up Master Yi in the search bar in the top right. Oh, no.
I know.
Yep, there it is. So highlight him. So do me a favor before you lock in. Do you see where it says Master Yi at the bottom where you're supposed to be doing your runes? Go all the way to the left. Yeah, well, yeah. Click on that. So you want Smite. That one, yes. You have to have Smite. Now, what we're going to do real quick, we only have 50 seconds. So all the way to the left, right there. Yes, that one. So these are default built runes, right? Like the recommended runes for you. So click on the one in the middle, the lethal tempo one, or raging attack. Yep, that one. Click on that one. And now the bigger option here is where you want smite to be. Do you want it to be your F key or your D key? I like it on D personally. And now you can hit lock in. You have your runes.
Wait, which one's F and which one's D?
Like the keys. So the one.
Well, let me do flash. Oh, I locked
it has. Yeah, you have to unlock it. So we'll just do ghost for the time being. Now click on
which one's which? F and what now?
D. Hit lock in, or the game's gonna cancel. So the one closer to the left is D. The one on F, is the one further away from you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I want smite to be D.
I personally prefer it on D. That's a me thing. This is gonna be so much fun. All right. So
Gold. Buy
Yep.
my egg.
Yep. Every time. So you
gotta
can
be
always
quick.
you can do that, or you can double click it. It'll work the same. Now the bar on the left, do not worry about. See that bar on the far left?
First we must win. After,
Yeah,
this thing?
yeah, do not worry about that. That is so this is like a training tool. So this is where like people come in and I could let's see here.
Fast forward and shit. That's cool.
Fast forward it, give me a bunch of gold and shit like that. Like this is like if somebody wanted to like test shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, so
Training.
but we won't use that solely because we're trying to teach you. So the main thing is, and I'll kind of walk with you here. So my pings, you see those on the map?
Yeah.
Those are
How
me.
do you do that?
Press Alt and then wait. You must wait before it. I'm out of pings. So Alt and then left click. Now if you Alt and then left click and hold it. So press Alt and then hold down left click. So hold down both of them. So those are different ones. So like retreat, push, on the way, all in, assist, so on and so forth. So where you want to start mostly in the jungle is either here or at the other little hourglass.
Got you. Okay.
Just because those are your big camps and they take the longest to do. So now, see that blue guy right there? That's part of your jungle. You want to fight him.
Okay.
So go up and beat his ass. Yep, so
He's
right
gonna
click.
kill me though.
No, he won't. Now that you have jungle item, you should not die. It's almost impossible.
I remember when she sewed my dress with these.
Because see that little, like, 20 tick that's white? That means you're doing true damage.
20 tick, that's white. Okay, yeah, I see that. So Q is a directional thing where like it matters where my mouse is at.
Kind of. So it's more of a directional thing
confused.
where you're gonna come out. So you know how you go invisible? Oh my god. Don't tell me I'm about to lose to a fucking bot. I absolutely just died to a bot. So when you Q, the direction, like that little arrow, is where you're gonna pop out when you're done.
Oh, I thought I was lost, but I'm still here. I'm still alive.
Oh, and I'm gaining mana back.
Yes. So that blue buff that you just killed, see the little like blue ring around you? So that
Yes.
little blue ring will give you mana super quick. So having that buff is important so you can gain mana back.
Mist won't hurt anyone. I promise.
So now, after you finish those two, you want to go to this one. See the little red blips on the map?
Yeah.
So those are letting you know that your camps are up.
You don't frighten me.
And then after you finish that one, you want to rotate to that little orange blip.
Okay.
It's pretty much going down the list of what jungle camps are up currently and which ones are not. So that's just a healing one. You want to use that one if you're about to take a ton of damage or you're low on health.
Well, why wouldn't I want to like keep up my health anyways?
Because while being in the jungler, so having the smite and the smite item, the game knows, oh, I'm the jungler. This was pretty much added recently because to help new players learn this game. So while you're standing in the jungle, you will gain health faster than everybody else. So like if you look currently, oh, hold on.
Yeah, my health is going up. I don't know why.
It's solely because of the jungle item.
The egg, you mean?
The egg, yes.
The hatchling. Okay.
Exactly.
I see.
Also, if this bitch fights me, bitch, yeah, that's right. Fucking run.
So I'm basically right now waiting for my next step is waiting for the 3200 purchase.
Exactly.
The Borak or whatever. Okay.
But in the process,
so I'm trying to gain gold as fast as possible.
Yep. You missed the jungle camp, so don't forget that one.
So these respawn though, don't they?
Yes, over time, yes.
In the other game, I like killed this same fucking spot like 3 times, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah, so those will respawn. So like how each
do
lane.
I need to be smiting anything or?
So what you could be doing on your first clear is first smiting like the big guy either here or here wherever you start, and then I
don't really need to claim those, do I?
You will if like let's say because what can happen is so there's the enemy jungler, right? He can invade your jungle. So see that like little red thing? So usually something spawns there called the scuttle crab. Because that red thing's there and see like the little eyes above you, that means people have vision of you, and the jungler already claimed that camp. So this one and then
wait, start over, sorry.
So what you're looking at, like the thing in the ground, that is a neutral objective called scuttle crab.
Okay.
So when you kill that, it gives you vision of that middle river, right?
Okay.
So typically, I would say save smite to when you get to that, because that will spawn periodically, and sometimes you have to outsmite the enemy jungler to get it, if they contest for it.
Another down. I'm getting good.
What are we talking about exactly? Smiting what now?
Okay, hold on. Let me run to the opposite river here. So look where I'm at. I'm in the river over here.
Yeah. I'm watching you.
Where is he at? Or did he get this one too? Oh, he did get this one too. So here in a moment, something spawns right here. It's like a little parasite, it kind of looks like.
You're talking about what's in front of me or what was in front of me.
Yes. Right. So that was saying that he had already gotten it. Bitch, do not fucking...
Like what, the enemy jungler or...
Hold on.
The enemy jungler, you saying?
Yeah, the enemy jungler already claimed the little gremlin that's right there. Sometimes you have to fight for that because the enemy jungler might.
You're talking about the dragon. You're saying you called it a gremlin, but this thing here is a dragon.
So that's a dragon, but there's something that spawns. See that path of the river, like what's all water?
Yeah.
Another little creature spawns there. It doesn't fight you, but it is a jungle objective.
Okay. And you want to claim these objectives?
Yes, because they spawn at a certain time, and usually by that point, the other jungler is there. We won't worry about that too much. We'll kind of cross that bridge when we get there. But the one just spawned here, and I'll kind of show you. Let me walk down here. So see this guy right here? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay.
Fuck me. Leave me alone. That's something that you have to fight for. That's called scuttle crab.
And you claim it by killing it and smiting it.
Yes. And sometimes you'll have to fight the enemy jungler because they want it too. Pretty much they want everything you want. And if you have to fight for it, sometimes you have to use that smite.
I get that. I'm just trying to understand like the significance. So like what?
The significance.
When do I need? What does it do? What does it accomplish? When do I need to go for it?
So you need to go for it typically when it spawns. So it spawns around 3 minutes at the beginning, right? The main reason why you want to get it, it's more gold for you. Do you remember when you were standing on it, the little eyeballs that were over you? When you like you saw the little red circle, right? In the river. pretty much when you kill it, it puts like a little mark in the middle of that river right in front of Dragon Pit. It gives them vision, letting them know, oh, hey, the enemy team is going for the dragon. We can either contest it or do something else.
So it gives them information on it.
Exactly. That's why you want it. It gives you information. It gives you, well, gold is like the main one, but two, it gives you vision of getting the Drake.
Getting the Drake?
Dragon. I'm sorry, dragon. Sorry, I'm using league turns and I can't do that. That's my fault. So in this case, so let's say you had already gotten the little gremlin that I was talking about that spawns there, right? Now that you finish what's
smited it.
Yes. Now that you
have to smite it to get it, right?
You don't have to, but if the enemy comes and tries to take it from you, you want to. Pretty much you don't want the enemy to get what you want.
Okay. Now what if I smite it and I leave? Can he come back and re-smite it?
No, so after it dies, it's just stuck there. It's just stuck there until it respawns. So like all your other jungle camps, how they come back eventually, same thing with that guy. It will respawn at some point. So let's say you just went through your first clear, like you got all these jungle objectives and whatnot, and you got Scuttle Crab.
Yeah.
Let's assume it, right? After you do that, that means you've cleared your jungle for the first time. What's called a first clear, right? So now it comes to, after you get it, you go, okay, what do I do next? Do I go to, like, because you are at the bot side of the map, do you go to mid lane or bot lane to gank? Or if you're like, it's just not possible right now, do I reset and go buy some items? Because as you can see, after clearing the jungle, you have a ton of gold.
No one said life would be easy.
Right?
I'm still missing the significance of the information, I guess.
The significance of the information is because you have to remember the enemy team will have another, also has a jungler, right? That is trying to do the exact same thing you're trying to do.
Fabric can become something beautiful.
They are trying to get...
What I'm saying is, like, what is the point of, like, the Drake? They're getting the dragon or whatever.
Got you. Okay, so getting the Drake, the reason why that's
Like,
important...
I don't understand why the information of targeting the Drake is important if... I don't even know
why the dragon's important.
The Drake... Yeah.
So
that's what I'm missing the link there.
I got you. So the dragon's important for this reason. So do me a favor, hold down tab. So here, if you hold down tab, you can see all your teammates. You can see your player, like what champion they're playing. So I'm the chick with the blue hair. You can hover over it, see my name, and see what skin I'm using. To the number to the right of that is how much CS is what it's called. So creature or minion kills. That, see how mine says 71 and yours says 24? So that's how many minions I've killed. So like these little the little guys in lane, those are minions for you because they're jungle camps. It's counted in the same. So you've done 24 of them. But each camp does 4, but we won't focus on the math of that right now. So from there you can kind of see how much clearing that the enemy has done so far, right? To the right of that, you can see like the items and what has been purchased by the team. Now, when it comes to Drakes and whatnot, because I don't want to avoid your question, do you see at the very, very tippy top, there's like the 4 circles on each side of the team and the thing in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So in there shows what dragons have been claimed or which dragons have been killed and which team got them. Each dragon that you get gives your team a bonus of some sort. So oh, you have an enemy coming at you, by the way. She will kill you. She is up 3 levels on you.
They're trying to stop me. Well,
so yeah, just run away from her. There you go. Which right there, that was good. You know that you can't win that fight, so you ghost away. Absolutely, that is the correct move there. So hold tab again. And what we're going to do is we're going to level you up and give you a ton of money so you can kind of play the game and understand it. So the little circles at the very top will show who has gotten the drags and then what soul it is. We'll get to souls later. Each drag that you kill will benefit your team. I know, it's a lot. This game is a lot. You have to know a lot of shit.
Well, okay, I'm someone who's like, I do reverse planning, right? So like, I don't like to work from like the beginning forward. I like to start at the end and work back. Like, okay, we win the game by doing what, and then what helps us achieve that goal, and like backwards.
Okay.
That's how I like to look.
So
that's how I like to plan.
One way that helps you learn, like, to achieve the goal is getting Dragon Soul. Okay, Dragon Soul.
So wait, let's start with the end again, just to remind me.
Okay.
The goal is to like destroy their tower or whatever the hell it's called. The crystals, right?
Is this thing right here? So see the thing I just pinged? So we both have one that is called the Nexus. That is the main, like, okay. That is how you win a game. Is killing the Nexus.
Destroy it.
Exactly.
Okay. We gotta take down the towers because the towers defend the Nexus.
Exactly. So
okay.
When it comes to getting to that lead, what helps with winning that is getting dragons. So in a game, you can collect, if you collect 4 dragons, you get what's called the Dragon Soul. And when you get the Dragon Soul, you get a really big boost. But each dragon you kill gives you a substantial or gives you bonus shit. So like, so do me a favor, come to the Drake real quick. And I will come help you do it real quick so you can kind of get an idea of why the dragon is important. Oops.
This is better than a dream. It's real. And I won't ever
So we want to come here and just beat the fuck out of this guy. So come help me smack the fuck out of this dude. And you can use your abilities to kind of smack it a little bit quicker or something of that nature. Okay. So besides your ult, don't ever do that. So now look, so he's below 600 health, so you want to smite it. So hit D. So hit D. There you go. That's smiting. That is exactly what you want to do when it hits 600 or lower. So see how it says your team has claimed the Hex Tech Drake, right?
Yeah.
So now hold down tab again for me. See the little circle? It's now filled. It is now telling us we have killed the first Drake, and this grants us ability haste and attack speed. And those are permanent. Okay. You keep that forever.
For everyone on the team.
Exactly. So if you get 4 of them, which 4 different Drakes, you will then get soul. So what we'll do is do me a favor. On the far left-hand bar, the bar that I told you not to worry about.
Yep.
I want you to go and see where it says level up.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to spam that until you're level 18. Which I'm going to do the exact same. And then I want you to click on the thing that gives you gold in the top right or top left. Yeah. Hit that like 2 or 3 times. And I want you to go back to your base and level up all your abilities. So now you have a fuck ton of gold and you're at the max level.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to just buy all my items real quick. Let's go. Witchbane. Okay. So, yep. Just spend all your points. Just slap them into everything. Because you're at the max level. This is where all your stuff is all upgraded. Yep. Now you want to go to the shop. And so from here, you want to start buying the items that you need. So let's buy Blade of the Ruined King, for example. Yep. And then we'll do Jinzo's. Yep. And then, yeah, we'll do Wit's End just for shits and gigs. Kind of give you a feel of what you're supposed to buy. So then I would buy, see where it says...
Now, are there items after this as well?
So you can't. So you have to remember that each item will take a slot. So you can have up to 6 items. But you have to remember one of those will typically be boots. So remember that you have to get boots eventually. Yeah, so we'll do the auto attack boots, for example. Because you have an ungodly amount of money. Yep.
Oh, I did the wrong one. Huh?
There you go. Perfect. And then do so if you look at the bottom bar, so where the items are. Sorry, I'm not being very specific. See where the recommend, like the big picture of the items are towards the middle screen. So those are the recommended items. The items below that are other items that are typically built on that champion. So
Right.
so to kind of help you find them quicker.
Yeah.
So I would say
Instead of sorting through hundreds of items and shit.
exactly. So in this case, I would just say get the gold sword on that bottom row, second to last on the right. One
Second
more.
to last on the right.
Yep, Infinity Edge.
This place certainly brings out the fight in
But so
everyone.
why doesn't the website recommend other items?
So it's gonna show you the first three that are the first three. The reason why
saying like that the ones after aren't as significant, or
no, it's more it's dependent on like what's going on in the game.
okay, so it's like too many options to like give you a recommendation.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you.
Yes, because you don't know how the game's going at that point. So
That's fair.
what we're gonna do real quick
Dare you.
is
Why don't I do these instead?
so those
Or hang on.
are kind of what's the word? Those are
They're
not
specific
always
to.
not always gonna
I
happen.
gotcha.
So close out of the
Yeah.
shop real quick. Hit tab. So this is a concept that just got recently added to the game, okay? And I was able to achieve it. So we have the option of buying those really fancy boots, okay? This is new to the game. So see that bar at the bottom? So this is called
Yeah.
feats of strength. So what you have to do in those games is you have to get 2 out of the 3 of those, whether it's the first 3 kills, the first turret, or the first 3 epic monster camps, being 3
Gotcha.
drakes or like grubs and herald or something.
No time like the present.
And when you get those, you can then buy those fancy ass boots.
Gotcha.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna skip ahead. Actually, go to the Drake pit for me, because I'm gonna kind of work your way backwards, kind of like what you want. And I'm just gonna fucking shit on your jungler real quick. So now, Drake has now respawned. And so, once again, this is something you're going to want to fight for. The enemy jungler could show up. Other enemy teammates could show up. But if you have enough teammates and whatnot, you want to try to fight for the Drakes, right? So fight the
Okay.
dragon.
Hang on a sec. So.
Okay.
There's 4 drakes that spawn every game, or
So
what?
there will be... There is an unlimited amount of dragons that spawned. So the first 4...
The locations.
The location
There's
will
4
always be the same.
locations. And how many locations are there?
This is the only location where dragon spawns. We're seeing the dragon right now. This is the only place it spawns. So...
Wait, what?
So location-wise, where the dragon spawns in this pit every game. This will never change.
And there's only 1 pit, or is there 2?
There's 2.
I'm
So
seeing
you
another
have
one on the other side.
this one, and then that one is Herald.
Right.
We'll get to Herald here in a minute. So,
But it's like similar, where like
yes,
it gives you.
it's a
bonuses and shit.
copycat
Set
of
my
the
gloves
area,
and scissors.
I
or
gotcha.
copying and
Okay.
paste.
Cloth.
So like if we were on this side of the map, like let's say that's
Yeah,
our
it's the
home base,
inverse.
exactly.
I get it.
Except dragons still will spawn at that pit specifically.
Pieces.
I gotcha.
So, the thing about Drake is, Drake will spawn, or like different Drakes will spawn
Forward.
throughout the game, and when you claim 4 of them is when you get soul. Whenever soul is claimed, then the same dragon will spawn there every time, called Elder Drake. We'll get to that later on, okay? But
Okay.
all these Drakes give you your whole team a bonus of some sort.
Okay.
And that's what
I think
matters.
I understand that. So going back to the information thing, I want to smite the
typically the
Turtle thing or
shared
whatever.
objectives. You want to have smite up. So do you see your little smite icon on the bar at the bottom?
Yeah.
So it has the number 2 in the bottom right-hand corner. So you have 2 current uses ready to go for it. So
Yeah.
you want, but you can use it throughout the game, but it might be on cooldown. So you want to save it and
Right.
use it at
You
those
wanna have it
specific
ready.
times. Exactly.
But
a-
I'm saying in order to, I'm trying to start at the objective and like the purpose before I go into the details of like cooldown and stuff and like
Yes.
how many I'm holding.
Exactly.
So like,
the purpose of Drake is to buff your teammates and yourself.
yes, and then the information of like the vision, right?
Yep.
The purpose of smite is so that I can have vision.
The purpose of the scuttle crab gives you that vision.
Of smiting the scuttle thing or whatever.
Yes. You don't have to smite it, you just have to kill it. Smiting just makes sure that you get it over your objective, or over if the jungler comes and tries to fight you.
So if you're like competing live against your
Yep.
opponent,
And you see that the crab
smiting helps you how?
smiting helps you
By
in ensuring that you get the objective.
Unless they smite it first.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you. And so then if I were to beat my opponent and smite it, then we would get the vision advantage there.
So the
Is that
vision
whole
is
point, or
only for that little scuttle crab.
Right, to see if someone's coming to get the Drake or not.
Exactly. So the scuttle helps you secure those objectives. Dragon securing that just benefits your team. Think of scuttle is just for vision, Drake is for everyone.
I understand that. Okay.
And then real quick,
Let's see here.
I'll be right back. Where is the?
Okay.
Oh, I can
I
spawn
might
the
as well do
drakes?
this.
Yeah, so do that real quick. I'm going to. Where's the teleport option? Okay, so you killed it. You didn't have to smite it, right? So that means the dragon was secured. So now if you hold tab again, you can see that we have 2 dragons.
Yes, so now we have 5% out of combat move speed and 5% slow resistance.
Yes. And did you see how
But-
this area changed for us?
Can't lose this.
This is
Right.
like now like green. That means the
So I didn't have to smite it
to kill it.
but like I probably would want to do that if there was enemies in here also.
Exactly. Because nobody else in the game besides the enemy jungle has smite.
I see. Okay. Only one other person is gonna have it.
Exactly. And that just helps you secure that objective. Now there are several throughout the game. You have Drake. Here, the opposite little pit. 3 different monsters will spawn there. It'll either be Grubs, Rift Herald, or Baron Nashor.
It's called the
Where's this
Howling
at?
Mist.
The opposite side of the map of the other pit.
Warm,
Here, I'll walk to it. Oh, you motherfucker! What are you doing
Oh,
here?
that one.
Yep.
I got you. Okay.
Come back here, you fucking slut.
There's no use running.
Okay, so here, so see this thing? This is the scuttle.
Foolish.
This little like ring I'm standing on.
Yeah.
This
I
is
saw that
what's
earlier.
this is what's giving them vision. So now if I'm like,
got
oh, I
you.
want to go kill Baron, they know I
They
just
can
walked
see
in here.
you doing that.
Exactly.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to see that you're there
Exactly, because if this has no vision,
unless someone walked in on you.
exactly, I can like sneak this pretty much. So this right
Okay.
here is Baron. Now, and I'll show you one other main
There's
like
certain abilities to get rid of this, but we don't have them.
no. So this will stay. So see that like little ticking bar above it?
Yeah.
That's how long
It's
it
a timer.
lasts. Exactly. Now that will
Yeah.
happen if you kill the scuttle or our team kills the scuttle or if the enemy kills it. So right now it's just
So as a jungler, it should be a consistent thing where you come and drop one of
The Black
these.
Mist won't hurt
to
anyone.
kill the little bug that's there. See how him popping out, that little thing that kind of
Yep.
popped out? It'll just be walking this river kind of like this, just walking back and forth. and it's just
I gotcha.
another neutral objective like Baron,
Now,
Drake.
now what if now that vision thing was there, right? What if I like snuck around that and went behind this wall?
They will not see you.
Yeah, it's only if you walk in the ring there.
And walk in the like the closeness of that field. Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Now, so because we're talking about Baron, what I will tell you, it is strong. You typically need your teammates. Look at your health right now.
Nah, I got this. I'm good, bro. Don't worry
Well,
about
Master Yi could absolutely Master Yi can absolutely solo this if he wants to. But you gotta make sure you keep autoing it. Right now you're not. Make sure you're right clicking this thing.
it. Gotcha. Okay.
So now it's starting to get low. So remember to do it when it has whatever your smite damage is. So right now it's still 600. So now you have secured Baron Asher. So the big thing about this guy is, so this does a couple of things and why it's beneficial for your team to get it. So one, do you see the purple ring underneath your guy?
Yep.
So look at the minions. They're getting like supercharged right now. It's kind of like they're turning Hulk. Yeah. So come to me for a second.
So this.
So look at see the little like blue guys that we have?
Yeah.
See how they're like purple? That is the Baron, like the thing you just killed, buffing our minions, which allows us to push their base and inevitably kill their nexus, is what we want to do.
Okay.
It also gives you your team all this gold. Now, speaking of neutral objectives, this is the newest one that's been added to the game. This is called Otacon.
This is a newer one here?
Yeah,
that
this
also
one
does some team bonuses.
Exactly. So there's two different ones. There's this one that you're doing right now, which if you kill him, you will have a temporary second life kind of ordeal. Where if you die, you won't die. You'll just respawn back at your thing almost instantly. So see the little like guardian angel above our names? The little wings and halo?
Yeah.
So if I go and die real quick, and I'll kind of show you. So if I just kind of run over here and go die to this turret, I didn't die. You see how I'm not dead? It's called withdrawing. So look, I'm back at our base, rezzing. That's what Otacon does, but that's new. That
What happens if you were to die?
regularly.
Yeah.
So if I died regularly, then I would have a timer when I can respawn. So do you see in the bottom right, like above the mini map, do you see like the grayed out picture above the dude's face above my face, right above the map? A little bit above the map square, I should say. A little bit higher.
Yeah.
Yep. So see how it's grayed out and it has like the red countdown number?
That's your respawning.
Yeah, that's them respawning. I currently, my picture is currently a bright color, meaning that I'm currently alive. So
Okay,
there,
I died too.
Yep, you died, but you're just withdrawing, so you truly didn't die.
So if you were to actually die, there would be some penalties. Like
Exactly.
You would lose what?
So like I'm gonna go actually die right now.
The respawn would take longer.
So, well, depending on the game, yes. So, like how we're super high level and have a shit ton of items and whatnot, our respawns are long. So, if you look now above the map where my face is, where I'm grayed out and there's red numbers clocking, a little bit higher. Yep.
Yeah.
That means I'm dead for the next 42 seconds.
Okay. And then, are there any other penalties?
No. Not like, I guess the penalty could be as if I died at a bad time. It might be 4 versus 5 when fighting for the dragon, because everybody wants the dragon.
Right.
So there are the penalties where I can fuck over my team at dying at certain points. What else? What else is there? But the main thing that you haven't been doing that you do need to get accustomed to is you need to, on repeat, is go get your jungle camps. That is pretty much the main thing you will be constantly doing.
And this is why.
This is for you to obtain gold and XP. So you know how I made you just level up your guy and get a shit ton of gold so you can buy your items?
Yeah.
So in a real game, you can't obviously do that, right?
Right. Yeah.
So those camps you need to collect after when they respawn to make sure you're gaining XP and gold. XP so you're stronger as a champion, gold to get items to become a stronger champion. And you have to get these on repeat to make sure that that is happening. Because, for example, at one point, remember how the little chick riding the boar came and attacked you? And I was like, you're going to die. She's a higher level than you. She had been doing her camps. You had not.
Right.
So
I get that. I was just sitting there doing jack shit.
kind of learning. So the main thing with that is after you, so you know how you went from this guy to that guy and then so on. After you do a full rotation of them, you want to do it again and again and again and again.
An enemy has been slain.
So because he's beating the shit out of you and you're low, you're going to want to hit Q on him so he can't hit you, but you're still hitting him. So hit Q.
How does that work? I'm hitting Q.
So you have to click on him. There you go. So he killed you solely because he has his ult up. See how his ult does damage to me over time? Because you're inside of him. Okay, bitch. So with abilities, some of them you have to click on the person. So Q, you have to click on him, right?
Well, I have the settings for like quick selection,
Quick
but
cast. You still have to hover over them. So like for Q, you can't just like Q in a random direction and have it hit any champion.
it has to be in his direction.
Yes, exactly. So for my abilities, so see how I'm using Q? This is what's called a skill shot. I can cast this whenever the fuck I want to. I just got to make sure I'm pointing in the right direction. So like your corpse, for example, if I want to hit, like let's say you were alive and I want to hit you, I want to point to your general direction. Because otherwise I could just do it in that way. And obviously I'm not going to hit you if I'm throwing it behind you, right? Does that make sense?
This place certainly brings
No.
out the fight in everyone.
Okay, let me take a piss real quick, and I'll be right back.
No, I think I do understand it, actually. I think I get the Q. I'm gonna grab a snack real quick. I'm back.
The enemy's inhibitor has respawned.
Oh, fuck me. All right.
Your
Oh,
turret
you're
has
beating
been
ass. You're beating ass.
An enemy has been slain.
Attaboy. Okay. So the main concept that you need to learn right now is the basics of just doing a regular jungle clear and doing that repetitively.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, I've never tried this before, but we're going to see what happens. All right. So I just reset the game. We are now back to level 1. So once again, you have to buy your jungle egg. And you need to
What a
do your
strange,
clears.
wonderful world.
You do any of these free
I
items?
must make sure it stays that
So
way.
so those will get bought automatically. You can purchase them right away. Typically, what I like to do with those wards, so what that is a ward, right? So you remember that
Yeah.
whole vision concept?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to walk over here to your blue. So if I'm like, I wonder if the enemy jungle will come into my jungle and try to take it. Because they can do that. That will happen. And I'm like, oh, I want vision of your blue buff. See the little thing that I just put in this bush?
Yeah.
I walked away, but we can still see that, right? See that area? We can see if the enemy goes there and tries to take your camp. That's the nice thing about the wards. Now that red one, that red trinket that we saw in the shop that you were hovering over that said free.
Yeah.
So that's called the Oracle lens. Pretty much the purpose of that guy is to find that vision, to make sure that the enemy doesn't know where I'm at.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna step away for just a second. I'll be
Go
right
for
back.
it.
The struggle is worth it.
Can I pause it?
All right. I'm back.
Beautiful. So now, what you want to do is go do a
Knowing
jungle clear.
setup would be easy. That is its charm, to be sure.
Oh, fuck me. Wait, I have a shot. Excuse me?
I can't give up. Not now, not ever.
So remember, for your first clear, you're going to want to do the same thing over and over. So you want to start at one of your bigger buffs.
One of my bigger buffs.
One of your bigger camps. So like those really big golem-looking motherfuckers. You want
Yeah.
that.
Why do I want to do those first?
Because there's only one, so you won't take as much damage. You won't take as much damage, and after you do your first jungle camp, you instantly become level 2, no matter what camp you do.
Most terrific.
Oh, why is it? Okay, that should not be correct. Okay,
fine.
restarting the game didn't like truly restart the game because the way your jungle camp currently looks is what it looks like later on in the game.
Like their health and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let me like end the game real quick.
I thought I was lost.
Where the
But
fuck
I'm
is
still
the
here.
fucking auto
I'm
win?
still
Oh, win the game. There we go. Okay. So we'll go back to the main screen. So, give me 1 second here. Training, practice tool. And then I will invite the mysterious pimp. All right, come join my side again. All right, so we're going to do this one more time. Top, we will just do... I'll just do fucking Malphite. Where the fuck's Malphite? Then jungle. We will do... We'll just do Maokai. Where's Maokai? Boom. Beautiful. Okay. So same thing. Oh, those are rewards. We'll dip into that later. So find Master Yi again. And then make sure, yep, do that again. Exactly. And then make sure your smite's on the right button you want it to be. Perfect. As soon as all that's done and you're ready to go, hit lock in. Perfect. So now we're going to jump in here in about 5 seconds. And now this time I want you to do an actual jungle camp pathing.
Yeah. Why are you saying I should go for the big ones first again?
That's typically the
'Cause it's
path.
less so.
The less enemies, so you don't take as much damage. Because like if you do Krugs, for example, they do
They
a
got the minions.
Yeah, they have like the little other guys that overall could do extra damage to you and kill you.
Right.
You can always start this camp or this camp. Yep. Yeah, if you walk out, you can't buy stuff. So this like little ring right here.
My camera was fucking way fucked up there.
Yeah, you'll have to hit Y pretty much at the beginning of every game so your camera's locked onto you.
Oh, I should go for the Deca kill. If you say so.
I'm going to have you start the big camps just for you to get an idea of how it works. Later on, you can learn different methods of doing the jungle camps in a different order, but for right now, we'll keep it simple and make sure that you understand it. So you can either start here or the blue guy that I had you do last time.
There's no one here.
It takes time. They respawn at, or they spawn at a certain time. So like if I fast forward 30 seconds into the game,
Was the Battle of
we'll give it a
Falkland when I
second.
first took the rank of
He will now
Sergeant
spawn
General
in
Kirk.
2 seconds.
At least I think
There it
that's what
is.
rank they was. Gotta remember
So they
that
don't
was
spawn
before General
instantaneously. They're on a timer. So there's like a waiting period before you do anything.
Calm down, girl.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna murder you to death.
So now it's recommending I go down into these ones.
Yep, exactly.
But you're saying I shouldn't do these ones?
No, you can. From there, it's more of you don't want to do those
Oh, like
as your
once you're
first
level
thing.
1. Yeah. Okay.
Woo, good timing. Y'all made a nice stabbing bag.
And from there, you'll then want to go to these camps.
Yeah, yeah. Invade Ionia, you said. It'll be fine, you said.
So like right there, you can smite your camps, but remember, it does
wanna
have a
have one
refresh
ready.
for the scuttle.
90 seconds.
Well, so you'll have 2 different kinds of refreshes. So you already had one already cooking. So now you already have smite back up.
My land
So after you do
begins where
that
I
one,
walk.
you want to go here.
It ends where the sun don't shine.
Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to do
Get
that.
weird on me.
What were you not supposed to do? Oh yeah, use ghost.
This
You didn't really have to because there's nobody chasing you and there's nobody you need to chase.
And it burns mana.
It doesn't burn mana, but that goes on cooldown, kind of like your smite.
Oh, gotcha.
Scarl! Come back, buddy! Scarl!
Okay, yep, you did your wolves. So yep, do your blue. So the 2 big guys that I had you start with, those, and this is what I'll always refer them to, is blue and red. Because obviously the little like buff underneath you is what they're referred to as. So that guy's blue buff, the guy that you did first is red buff.
No, no! The other way!
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh. I will show you here in a minute. So I'm going through something called being ganked by fucking bots. That's right.
Want me to come up?
So in this case, you could have, but I'm obviously against bots, so I'm not too fucking worried. because I'm beating this guy's ass.
So now I want to try to steal some of my my opponents.
Yeah, so now that he's dead, you're like, oh, I can go fucking do his shit. He most likely already did his, so like you could come in and take this one or his red buff. See how they're already gone? Yep, he already did them.
Okay.
So knowing that there's nothing that you can do, there's nothing for you to farm, this is where you'll hit B and back up. Because right now you're in the like back to the base to spend. Because if you look in the bottom right, you've collected 1,000 gold.
But there's not really much to spend it on if I'm saving up for the item.
But there's little parts for it. So like if you go in and then click on Blade of the Ruined King, for example. So so there's different trees to build that item. So you can click on Purchase Components. And now you've gained components for that item. So you've spent 900 gold towards that, however much
And they
that
do help you.
Yes, exactly. It makes you a little bit stronger, but you don't have the item yet.
Okay. Gotcha. And I can spend money on the boots.
You don't have 300 gold. You only have 200 and something.
Gotcha. Okay, and then so now what's the most optimal thing for me to do?
So now that you have finished your first clear, there wasn't really much you can do. Now you go redo your jungle camps again.
At what point should we start targeting the drakes?
When they spawn.
Is it
So
3 minutes in?
So
Is
the
when they spawn?
first drake spawns at every 4 or spawns at 4 minutes, and then after you kill it, it respawns after 5.
Gotcha.
So at the 4-minute mark in the top right-hand corner, that's when Drake would spawn. And then that also means when Drake is spawning, you also have to remember you have grubs spawning, which is the other side of the map objective. But right now, we're just going to solely focus on your jungle. That's what we care about, is you getting the routine of going through your jungle, getting the golden experience that you need to make your guy stronger. So now that you finish Krugs, yep, you could do red, but typically after your first clear, red wouldn't have spawned by now. So you would typically go to your raptors.
I don't know what any of that means.
I'm sorry. So this guy, the guy you just did before him, his name is Krugs, the little rock guys.
Yeah.
Those are called Krugs. The guy you just killed right now, he's called Red. Just because the guy was red, right? Now, those have kind of a few different names. I call them raptors. Most people call them chickens. Because they look like fucking chickens.
Yeah.
And then so from chickens, after you finish those, you'll then go there. So go to, yep, your left, and then go up. And now you're going to do
this is pretty simple.
Yeah, so this is the repetitive part of jungle. So it's pretty much the same thing as what I'm doing, where I'm fighting these minions and fighting my laner. So that one's called Wolves.
After we finish murdering these folks, what do you think? Tacos? Yeah, tacos.
And then you'll go up, and if Blue's not there, you'll come to the giant frog. So Blue's not there, so you'll go to the giant frog. His name is Gromp. So if I, like, targeted it, see how it says in chat, has targeted the Gromp.
Got you.
I am Cled. Hi, Major Comet.
So now, after your second clear, is typically when stuff starts spawning. Of, like, Drake, grubs, all that kind of stuff. So this is where you would plan. So you're at the top side of the map. You would probably go, okay, the grubs have spawned. Let me go do those. Or to make sure that you secure those, you could come to top lane or mid lane, gank our lanes. So we have what's called priority to do these neutral objectives. And so what's happening right now is what's called an invade. He came into your jungle to come and kick your ass. But because he's a tank and you're kind of like a damage dealer, you just beat the fuck out of him. So now that grubs are gone, you have 1700 gold that you can just spend. There's not really much you can do. I don't need to be ganked, obviously. I'm just chilling here. You would now back again. Go spend the 1700 gold that you have, buy components for that item again, and do it all over again.
Gotcha.
How can I share this with anyone?
And that's how you progress through the game to get stronger and win games.
Okay. I got you.
So in this case, Drake has now spawned, so you can maybe do a camp or two on your way there, because if you look at the little orange dots, your Krugs have spawned and your Raptors have spawned. So you could maybe do one or both of those and then rotate for Drake.
Scarl, that was what we call a predictable scenario.
So then you want to go to that pit. So those are typically this is a lane for bot lane. You don't want to go down there and go take their minions, because then you're taking away from their golden XP. It's kind of like if I went in and killed your jungle. So this is the case where a jungler is by the Drake. You might have to fight him or try to outsmite him so he doesn't take the drag.
I'm just pulling him to the minions now. Isn't it better to fight with your minions around? Or?
Typically, yes. In that case where he was already fighting you, you probably wouldn't be able to get there fast enough to do damage. But yes, that is a smart move. Correct.
I didn't. Can you say that last part again?
So because you were so far away from the minions at the time, it probably wasn't smart to guide him all the way there. It was probably better off to fight you. So this is the little gremlin I was talking about, the little bug. So hit smite on him.
Just 'cause they're our team, don't
okay, he died anyways. So see how we have this guy right now? So this is giving us vision. So if the enemy walks across this, we will see them. And then also if you walk across, it gives you a little move speed boost. But now that the enemy jungler was dead, you would then go, okay, time to do dragon. So now you would fight this guy. You can also beat his ass. I'll go beat his ass for you.
Thanks. I'll target the dragon, I guess.
Yep.
Easy! Where you going? We gotta run where we want 'em. Get over here, buddy.
So remember, so now your smite's upgraded. See how it's like rainbowy color now?
Yeah.
So it's now a rainbow because now it does 900 damage. So when he gets the 900 health, smite it. Smite it now. Hit D. Yep, there you go. So you want to do that when it's closer to 900 or below. Oh. Oh, wait, you didn't use your ult. Okay, I thought you used your ult. So now you finish Drake. You now have 1100 gold, and you also have enough gold to buy your item. So now you would back again. So now you have enough money to buy Bork. You buy your item. Now you have an excess of 400 gold, so you could buy the next components of your next item, or you could buy boots. If you're like, oh, I didn't want that item, you can click the undo button in the bottom left, and then click on boots. But you can only do undo if you haven't walked out of what's called the fountain, this like little circle. See where I'm walking around?
Yeah.
If you walk out of here where you can't purchase items and go back, you can't undo it.
Resets. Gotcha.
Exactly. You're committed to that.
Yeah.
So now you would go back, do jungle camps again.
Or why don't we target the, what is it? The hay?
So you have grubs or herald. So they already took grubs.
The heralds.
They already took grubs, so we can't really do anything about that. If it was spawned and they hadn't taken it yet, yes, you could absolutely do grubs or herald. And you can kind of get an idea when those spawn. So do the hold tab again for me. So at the very tippy top of your screen, do you see those little bars at the top? So the red and blue ones, those are the red and blue buffs that I was telling you about to kill at the very beginning. Those have a timer on them. It'll tell you when those spawned. Now, because both grubs have been killed to the right of that red one, the purple one, now Herald will spawn in 50 seconds. So it kind of gives you an idea. Okay, so this spawns in 50 seconds. Let me do what I need to do. So whether it's clear jungle camps or go buy an item before heading over there to do it.
Okay.
So, and then we'll go down the list. The one in the middle is Otacon, that new one. So that guy spawns in 4 minutes. So we have a good amount of time, so we don't have to worry about that one.
Why don't we go make sure we secure the Herald then?
Exactly. So do like a couple camps or two, and then move over for Herald. And because
You're talking about jungle camps?
Yes, your regular jungle camps, because that will still expedite your gold income and your experience income.
Gotcha.
I grew up mean, and now I'm older than murder. Yeah! Calm down, you damn Fergus sniffer!
So if your jungle camps are done, you could invade, but the Herald's now spawned, so you want to go there.
And an apple pie of angry.
Yep, I'm on the Herald right now.
Yep, and because I have prio, I'm not doing anything else. Typically, your laners, or hopefully your laners will come in and help you take care of this. Now remember, this is one of those objectives where it's like, okay, if the enemy's coming, I want to smite this. So you're currently at 900. There you go. Perfect. And so you already picked it up, but a little eyeball will spawn here. Make sure you pick that up, because now look where it says number 4 in your little thing.
Number 4?
Yep, on your, like, where your items are. Yep, so now you have the Eye of Herald. So now if you press 4...
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, so I can kind of show you what it does.
Let me read it first here.
Go for it.
At the gates of Quothala, they tried using that boiling oil on us. But you can't deep fry courage. No, Scarl! No! Bad Scarl!
So now you have Summon Herald. So you typically want to do this if you're going to go kill a turret. So Herald's purpose is it kind of just walks over there, the same creature we just killed. It'll kill a few minions and whatnot, but it wants to get in range of the turret. Because what it does when it gets in range of the turret is this. Helps you take turrets quicker. Now, another thing that you can do with Herald, if it's taking too long, you can ride it. You can ride the Herald into the turret. So drag it into the turret. Nice! Yes, exactly. That is exactly what you want to do.
How did I do that?
You just moved it with your mouse. So you just direct your mouse to where you want it to go. So now, because this is half HP, we could work for killing this guy. Now, Herald, you typically want to do if you're close to killing a turret, or if you want to distract the enemy, you're like, oh, they're half Herald, they'll take some turrets while we go and do Drake. Drake has spawned, so let's move over and do that guy. You motherfucker. So Malphite just ulted us. So now, top lane's dead. Maokai's pretty hurt. We've taken 2 turrets. Drags up. Let's go do that. Or, if Maokai was dead, you could come in here and like, ooh, let me take some of his jungle. To, again, progress your gold and your experience. And put the enemy jungler behind.
Gotcha.
So now we'll come over here, do Drake. And once again, you're still at 900. You have 1 smite available, or 2 smites available to you. So at 900, you want to hit D and click on it. Perfect. A little early. You did it at 1100, and I secured it, but your team still got it. That's what matters.
Oh, interesting.
So now we got a couple turrets. We got some objectives and whatnot. You're now sitting at 2,000 gold. Very important spike right there of how much gold you have.
Yeah.
So back again. Get some more items. and then, yep, start purchasing components, and then go again. Here, because it's starting to get later in the game, you might want to consider buying tier 2 boots, but we're against bots, not really important. Let's do this. And then you'll do your jungle camps all over again, repeats. Is this kind of making sense? I want to make sure I'm not confusing you. I know it's a lot. It is a fuck ton to learn, and it's going to take time. I want you to know that. This will take some time to learn. But as you can see, when you get more items and whatnot, do you see how much quicker you're clearing your jungle monsters?
Yeah.
That's why you want to back pretty periodically to get gold so you can clear faster, rotate for ganks, for jungle objectives, stuff like that. Oh, that was a weird interaction.
This guy's still gone. The red.
Yep. So the enemy, it probably should have spawned by then, but I think Maokai went in and stole some of your jungle, which is okay. Yeah. So you're like, okay, cool. Now I'll go to my other jungle, other part of the jungle, or even invade his jungle, or just gank somebody. Right. See, that's where like you have to think through of, okay, what do I do next?
Yeah, and I can decide based on the situation. It's hard because there's only 2 of us right now.
Right. It's kind of, I wanted something where you kind of was getting a bit of an idea before, and then
not getting overwhelmed.
Exactly, and then me not having to play my lane at the same time, like against somebody, while I'm trying to explain this to you, or I wouldn't be very fucking helpful.
Right.
But I gotta remind you that watching YouTube videos will probably be more enlightening than I will be.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, you motherfucker, get your ass back here.
So we got Attack-On is available.
Exactly. That one is an objective people will fight for often. The thing that I will let you know about Otacon is he's really, really strong. He hurts a lot. So typically you do not want to solo him. Yeah. You typically want your teammate with you. But you can always do that D where it heals you and reduces the amount of damage you're taking. Like me, I'm about to die to this fucking thing. So because I'm solo, I'm going to have to reset and I can't help you. But see...
Yeah, I died.
Yep. Otacon's pretty strong and you have to typically be with teammates when doing that. But that's okay. That shit kind of happens. But if you do get low and your teammate's not with you or nobody else is helping you, you can back away and not die and just reset. Because now that you're dead, the enemy team can go, okay, they don't have smite. We can fight for Otacon and pretty much secure it.
Yeah.
Woo, it's darn pretty round here. Glad it's mine.
So after this, we'll do a few more things, and then from there we'll kind of go into the game mode that you were playing before.
Okay. Yeah, Kelsey's on her way home now, but let's try to play like an actual game.
You want to play like an actual game? All right.
Yeah.
Let me beat the fuck out of this motherfucker one last time, just because I'm gonna be fun. That's right, bitch. Okay. So instant win game. Look at that, 2 dubs for you. Let's go, baby. All right.
2 dubs.
2 dubs in one day. All right. So let's close out of this.
Are we gonna play against bots or?
Yeah, we'll do bots.
Other players. Okay.
So
yeah, that's probably smart.
Hit accept there in the top right because I invited you. So one thing about this game mode is, so when you're picking out a game, you can usually go, there will be little like boxes below. See where I have like the shield, the sword, and the axe?
Yeah.
So below that will usually, like, it'll say what priority you want, like what role you want. So I'll usually do top and jungle or top and mid, right? Because we're in one where it's blind pick against bots, you have to just say it in chat. So like when we get into a game, you're going to want to go jungle. I'll go top. Does that make
Gotcha.
sense? To make sure
Yeah.
that they know what role you want.
Yep. Oh, my fucking mic is talking in the game.
We can mute that. That's fine. So now that we got a game, hit accept. So I'm going to say top. Oop. Top. And then you'll just want to say jungle. So hit lock in.
What are you fucking? There we go.
Yep, perfect. So hit lock in.
I'm not ready to lock in. I don't
Okay,
think.
that's fair. That's fair. I'll do Gwen.
Head high, chin up, scissors ready.
So make sure you have your runes, your smite, and all that kind of stuff. So right now we're waiting for the the rest of our team to kind of pick what they want to do.
All right. What rank are these guys?
Oh, your mic's still going. In the bottom right-hand corner, you see where the microphone is?
Yeah.
Click on that. Yeah, just mute yourself. Don't hit done. Bottom. And then hit the mic next to your person on the left. Might be too late. It's fine. I think we can do it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. We might have to do it in the lobby.
Okay.
So, yep. And you don't have to worry about anything else because you'll get wards immediately. Now, start the camps like you typically would.
Gotcha. And then voice.
So the way you can turn it off is look in the bottom right hand corner where your map is. Yep, click on that,
Yeah.
and then just click on the little microphone button to mute yourself. Perfect. So right now you're just waiting for your thing to spawn. You'll typically want to sit in like maybe this bush that's over here around the corner, maybe this bush or something, just so you can see if the enemies are trying to invade. That will happen. But you can always hit tab. So he's already sitting in that bush, so you can go to like this bush. And just make sure that nobody else is like coming through here or here to come take your jungle. Because we don't want that. And then you can always see when your blue or red's gonna spawn because you can hit the tab and look at the thing at the top.
Yeah. I see.
So it
So
spawns.
now what am I looking at here?
So you're watching two people fight. You could engage that if you think you can kill either of them. So yeah, focus him. Beat his ass. So hit. Yep. Perfect. First blood from my boy. Okay, so they should be able to kill him. Yep. So now what you want to do is go do your red buff now.
I won't let you hurt anyone.
What difficulty is this, Alex?
Intermediate. This is the hardest that we can do for bots.
Okay. And how difficult is that, I guess?
Not very. These bots will be dog shit regardless. They might be a little bit harder, but compared to like beginner or whatnot, but not difficult at all. So because you are getting low, yep, Q them so they die, and then you heal off of that, and then keep killing them.
It's called the Hallowed Mist.
And now
Do I heal from like auto attack deaths, or does it have to be a Q death?
So you'll heal because you remember the red guy that you killed?
Yeah.
That will heal you periodically, or heal you faster because that's just what that buff does. It's called red buff. The other reason why you heal is because you have the jungle item and you're currently in your jungle. So now that you killed chickens, you'll now go to your wolves, which are there.
To pieces!
Oh, fuck me.
An ally has been slain.
Whatever it takes!
An enemy has been slain.
Oops.
No, you're good.
That was dumb.
So you can always stop that early if you need to.
Do I just hit it again or what?
Yep, hit it again or just click to move. And it'll cancel that guy out.
Hide and seek.
Oh, I'm dead. That's fine.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Let's see here. Do that. Do that.
The
Okay.
wind at my back feels
So now that
so
you've
good.
killed your last camp, you then want to try to go get Scuttle Crab, the guy in the river. Yep, so it's spawn. So you want to go fight that guy. And let's say the enemy's coming, you want to smite it. Boom. All right, so, and it looks like your team is pushed up here. I'm not fighting anybody here, and there's really no other objective to do. So reset, go spend your gold.
And if I wanted to, for whatever strategical reason, I could choose now to like steal some of my opponent's jungle, but it's likely they already.
They're already
Got it.
doing theirs, because it's still the first clear. There's only like...
That's the most likely thing they already did.
Right, exactly. That or what can happen if you're playing with smarter people or playing a jungle where they're pretty strong in the early game and weak later on. They might try to invade your jungle, knowing that you're doing your jungle, try to kill you so they can take your jungle.
With haste.
Okay, that seems.
But right now we're
Yeah.
doing bots. We'll get into that whole advanced thing later on.
Yeah.
Seeing my dress swirl reminds me to smile. Cut through!
Unstoppable.
Hold on. I need to grab more supplies. Don't start a
And
fight
then you'll
without
do
me.
the camps all over again. Now keep in mind, grubs have spawned and Drake have spawned. So because you're on the bottom side of the map, you could go, okay, let me finish Krugs and chickens real quick, and then I'll go do Drake.
Yeah.
And you remember how you did that whole like crub thing, or the little bug in the river?
Beautiful.
It just gave me vision that my top laner is right now doing grubs. So I'm gonna go contest that. And hopefully get him off of grubs, or at least steal one for myself. Oh, fuck.
How long does the vision from the beetle thing last?
Not very long. It's like a couple of minutes. Like two minutes, I think. So because we killed the guys that were trying to do grubs, your mid laner is currently trying to get grubs for you to help you out.
May I say it again?
So because we killed the guys that were trying to take grubs, take the grubs that spawn up here, your laner is currently killing them to help you out. Because just because you just because you're the jungler doesn't mean we can't secure the other, like, the passive objectives.
All right, I'm gonna gank.
Yep.
Over here.
Perfect. Yep, so they're pushing on your teammates. He's kind of low, and you might be able to kill him. Perfect time of your ult as well.
Got him. Double
Perfect.
killed him.
That's exactly what you want to do. 'Cause. 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 '
No, not yet. 3
Oh,
minutes,
yep.
right?
Well, Grubs just got killed. So Herald will now spawn here eventually.
I'm not sure what that means.
Grubs, so you remember the Herald that you killed earlier? When we were doing the practice tool?
Hang on, I'm in a fight, but say it again.
So you remember Baron and Herald that we killed earlier? The big snaky worm looking motherfucker?
I dare you.
Hang on, I'm chasing this dude now.
No, you're good. See, this is why I wanted to do that practice tool for a little bit, so you kind of get an idea of what you're supposed to be doing.
Oh, I should have ran, bro.
Yeah.
That was
So
not a smart move.
yeah, if you go underneath the turret, it will kill you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sometimes you can do it successfully, but that is
You have to be
more
quick.
advanced.
You
Yeah,
can't just sit there.
exactly.
I can't give
Where-
Okay, can we go back and talk about what you were talking about with the grubs now?
Okay, so do you remember the Herald thing, the thing that you rode?
Oh wait,
Killing spree.
what just happened?
Legendary.
You bought something, so you could buy
Already-
your full
already have
item right
boots, I
now.
thought.
You do not. But you could buy your full item right now, but you won't be able to buy boots.
Down.
It's better to have an item than over boots. Now, if you wait 4 gold while in there, you can now buy boots.
It'll be quite fun cutting them down.
Like, if something's like 5 gold away, it doesn't hurt to sit in fountain to wait for that gold. Sometimes, like, if there's an objective, you don't want to do that. But you can sometimes.
All right, so what were we talking about now with the?
So, do you remember the thing that when we did the practice game where you rode that the Rift Herald?
Yeah. Yep.
So after Rift Herald is Baron Nashor, which is the worm that you killed earlier, right? Oh my god, I just got fucking wrecked. Before Baron, the big worm that you killed is Rift Herald, which is the guy that you rode. Before Rift Herald is Grubs, which are these like little ugly ass worm guys. And the benefit of killing those is that you can take turrets quicker.
Okay.
It's a good objective to have if you have teammates that are really good at taking turrets. Also known as split pushers.
Legendary.
So your teammates are fighting, they're winning. Now that the jungler's dead, you could go invade his jungle and try to steal their jungle. See if any of it's up.
Cloth. With haste.
How do you know the jungler's dead?
So I just watched him die. If you hit tab, you can kind of see where he died.
Oh, yeah. Keep tabs on him.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm killing his stuff right now.
Perfect.
Level up. Oh shit.
So there's a lot of them there. I think all your teammates are dead or that were there. So it's like a 1v3, maybe not the best to fight, but you're kicking his ass, so beat his ass. But now you have 2 more coming. Might be a good idea to leave. Now that it's a 2v2, you can most likely fight. Perfect. You're actually doing really, really well. You're picking this up a lot quicker than I thought you
Mine
would.
will be stronger.
So now you have about 22,000 gold. You're pretty healthy, so you could do dragon right now and be okay. But that's your decision to make. You do have 2,000 gold, so if somebody shows up, you would have more items and be stronger if somebody does show up or decide to show up.
If I were to go back and upgrade.
Exactly, and then do Drake.
Yeah.
That's where the decision making starts coming.
It's real. And I won't ever forget it.
Alright, so now we got a second Drake thing.
Yep.
Thingamabob. I'm gonna go back, I guess. That's probably the best thing.
Yep. Spend your gold, become stronger.
An enemy has been
Okay. I'm starting to understand a little bit more some things. I'm not sure I understand the whole Herald scrub thing that you were talking about. So I have questions
Grubs,
after that.
but yes, we can dive more into that. We kind of focus more on the bot side of the map because arguably Drake sometimes is more important than Herald / Grubs. Baron will always be more important though. Okay, fuck off.
If only she were here to see this. See me.
So now keep in mind, Herald's up. So we could arguably go, I'm pretty healthy. We can fight for Herald. Herald being the guy that you can ride.
Yeah.
So, okay, what I will tell you, the one mistake that I just watched you make. So at level 6, 11, and level 16, you can then put a point in your ultimate ability, which is your most powerful ability.
Okay. Yeah, I actually already noticed that. I should have put it in on.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind.
That was just my lack of keeping track of points there.
Your lack of knowledge, which that's a-okay. You know, like even to this day, I still make that mistake sometimes where I'm like, I really need to put a point in this. Didn't realize I was turning level 11 or level 16. And here's a good time where you see he's low. You can gank him. Perfect. Perfectly executed. Now that we have Prio, we're taking over these lanes, like we could do Herald, we could do their jungle objectives, but because Herald's up, we should probably do that because that doesn't stay up forever.
Yep, I'm on it right now.
Yep, and I'm here with you. I have nothing better to do, so I will help you secure this. So knowing that this is pretty much secured and the enemy jungler will most likely not come, you don't have to smite it.
Yeah.
Certainly endured far worse.
And remember,
Why do I have Primal Smite?
so you remember how I was telling you it upgrades after you clear your camps and whatnot?
Yeah.
So look,
thought
your egg is now gone.
Okay.
So because you cleared, I think 40 camps, I think is what it is. Your smite will upgrade. So now that is the strongest smite you can get. So now your smite will do 1,200 damage to something
Gotcha.
instead of the measly 600 that it starts off with.
No time to rest. Cut through. Off we go, scissors.
So we're now on the third item, so we need to start thinking. Looking at their team, Rumble does magic damage. Sejuani does magic damage. Vigar does. All of them do magic damage.
I went more against physical damage.
Yep.
That's alright.
So you are building Kraken Slayer, which is just damage. That does not give you any sort of resist whatsoever. In a typical game, you would probably go, all right, I want to build Wit's End. So now we're pushing their base. They're struggling right now, and you can see where
I should
everybody.
probably focus on the execution effort, right? I
Well,
would guess.
that's, or we can let them do that and know that the jungler is just stuck in their base. We can come down here and do Otacon or Baron
Okay, just to like secure our bonuses and stuff.
to continue to secure our lead.
Yeah, the momentum that we have.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Certainly brings
Makes
out the
sense.
fight in everyone.
But so we see that we're beating ass. You're going in there. That means I should probably go in there as well. Try to finish
Yeah,
out the game.
To finish the execution.
Yep. So now they're all hiding in their base. They're scared. If you go in there, it does a shit ton of true damage and you
Oh,
instantly
shit.
die.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you cannot go in there. I tried to say it fast enough, but it didn't
okay.
matter. We were winning the game. It was fine.
Nice.
But yeah,
Good shit.
you cannot go into the enemy fountain pretty much ever. What I will say is, so
That's funny.
you know the like little cute. So now you could honor me, so you could highlight over me and click on me. So move your mouse. Yep, that's me. So you just gave me a GG's, and then you can hit the arrow or give your other GG's to somebody else that you think performed well.
Nice.
And now you leveled up, so now you have more summoner abilities, one being the snowball, which you can't use unless you're playing ARAM, and then the other one was clarity. Won't ever have to worry about that one. Nobody fucking uses that shit. And boom. That is the basics of jungling.
Was I the #1 player? No, you were.
Actually,
that's gold earned.
the person that probably did the best is the person at the bottom. They had 18 kills, 0 deaths, 13 assists, and did 48,000 damage.
Okay.
You did 7,802 damage. From here, you can
That's
see
normal for a jungler, right?
not exactly. It depends on what jungler you're playing. So you're playing one that does a fuck ton of damage, especially late game. You will just start shredding through enemies. So Master Yi could have a real high damage. The people that typically won't is the person that did get the most damage typically won't have a lot of damage. Just because they're typically, not in this case because we're against bots, they will have the least amount of damage because their purpose is to shield the ADC and like stun them and stuff, not do a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
They built nothing but damage, so they did the most damage.
I see. Okay. Damn, your KD's trash.
Yeah, it was trash. I was so busy watching you, I was getting my fucking ass beat.
I'm just fucking with you.
I know. I won't lie. I definitely got my ass beat a couple times by a fucking bot.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is, if you're very, like, I really want to learn jungler and I want to learn Master Yi, go to YouTube, look up Master Yi Jungle. And there are people that have been playing this game for fucking years, and they will walk you through everything. One guy specifically, and let me go find a YouTube video. My favorite guy to watch while in the jungle is... Let me even see. I bet you I could find it real quick. Here we go. So, like, this guy specifically plays a lot of jungle. This is a Master Yi video, and he pretty much walks you through what he thinks is the most powerful build on Master Yi currently. And the thing that I like about this guy is he pretty much walks through everything that he does, step by step. Why he does this, why he does that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll check that out.
Do you have any other
Kelsey's...
questions for me?
No, Kelsey, I'm curious to learn more about the heralds and the... What is it?
Grubs.
Just because I don't fully understand that yet. But
think of them as...
Maybe we could...
as a different type of Drake. Think of it as it's important as Drake, but does different things.
I might be able to run through one more quick game.
Okay. Here. Let me invite you.
You want to do one against some real people?
Are you sure? Are you ready?
I think I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not obviously like optimal, but I feel like I'm good enough that like I could be competitive to some degree.
Okay. We'll do swift play.
You're like, okay, Chris, you're about to learn a lesson right now.
You absolutely are about to learn a lesson right now.
No, I understand it's going to be very intense.
Yes. So swift play is a little bit different. So this preloads you into a game. Like there's no lock-in or anything like that. So see how you have 2 champions at the bottom?
Yeah.
So those are different. You select 2 different roles and 2 different champions to play. So do me a favor. Click on the first role where you see the girl with the red hair.
Hang on a second.
No, you're good. I'm going to set up mine while you're doing your thing.
Okay. Do I know?
Okay, so see the chick with the red hair?
Yeah.
Underneath your profile? Not your actual picture. Yep. So click on that. So this is where you're going to set up your roles. So what you want to do is go to the chick with the red hair one more time. Or now go to Master Yi, I guess. Not that picture, but to the left of it. See where it has like the little square in the middle with the 2 lines on the side? Go up. One more. That one. Click on that. click on jungle, which is the second to the left. That one.
Why does it say priority?
Priority meaning you will most likely
There's a
get that
new
one
one.
because not a lot of people play that role.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And then so click on the jungle.
So that's what would my secondary be?
This one will do. I highly doubt you'll get anything. Okay, what we'll do is set the second one to support, which is the second last one. Yeah, you can't have both.
Support.
Which is the second to last, or the very last one. Yep, click on that one. And then I want you to, on the far right-hand side, type in Yumi, Y-U-M-M-I. Oh, you passed it. Back up a couple spaces. That one.
2 U's.
Cool. Now, we won't focus on Yumi because if we get it, you're going to do fuck all that entire game, just as a heads up.
Okay.
But we
Kelsey's
have...
just down the street, so hopefully.
Okay, so
Still
go to Master Yi again. You want to highlight him. And then go to the runes and whatnot. So you have Smite, set it to Ghost. Yep. You don't have Flash just yet. And then go to the rune page to the, that bottom part. You were just on it, very below. Now, go down there, go to the left again of that. Click on, yep. And then lethal tempo, yep. Perfect. Now we're good. I will do this as we did. Do Flash. Yes, okay. And we're just gonna lock in. Now, this is against real people.
Okay. So how does the matchmaking work?
What do you mean?
Like, is it skill-based or what?
No, so this is swift play. So this just throws us into the role. Anybody can pick any champion. You got jungle, which is good. So this is just swift play. It just throws you in the game immediately. So you preload what you want, and then it just throws you into the game as soon as a game is found.
And it doesn't matter.
Well, this one matters in the essence of make sure you buy your egg, but when it comes to like jungle and your normal playstyle, nothing changes. You still play jungle how you've been playing jungle.
I'm saying, like, I'm talking about the skill-based matchmaking.
This could be anybody. This could be absolutely anybody. So like me, I'm playing gold, plat, emerald-esque people. So it could be them. It could be higher than me. We could be against challengers for all we know. So because it's early in the game and you don't know how invading works or stealing their jungle off the top, I would not do that because other people might be waiting for you. So
Yeah, they are.
Run away.
Minions have spawned.
You don't need to use Ghost there because they weren't super close behind you. But it works. Kept you alive.
But to hide, if I wanted to hide from them, though.
Sure. Well, it's fine. It's not that important.
There was 2 of them chasing me.
They were going to catch up to you. You got to remember most of your guys' movement speed will be about the same. The only time when you want to use Ghost is if they're like on top of you and you want to get the fuck out of there. Ghost just gives you a shit ton of movement speed so you can run away.
Okay. Gotcha.
Our deeds shape the future.
Oh, you gave me that? Or fuck me. I should have looked at my runes. Fuck. It's all good. All good.
I will fight as long as I stand. I bring justice. Ha! battle the infamy.
Oh no.
What?
I leveled up the wrong one.
Oh, it's all good.
I stand
Early
ready.
mistakes like that's perfectly fine. And to be honest, you probably don't need your healing because you have red buff again, and you have you're inside of your jungle.
Forge onward.
Are you up top or what?
Yeah, I am top lane. You will pretty
Okay.
much either see me top or you will see me jungle. Is typically my main roles. I could play the other
What's
roles.
the probability we're gonna win this game? I guess. I'm still confused
Very
on the
high.
matchmaking.
Fear not.
Why is that high? Cause like.
Because I'm on your team.
Okay.
Most of the people that are playing this mode,
I'm so
yep,
fucked.
run away, run away. And if you die, yep, it's okay. So that's an instance of some people will invade you early on. So he is obviously more intelligent.
Be bold.
Yeah.
Be just.
Like he's been playing this a little bit longer than you, which that's a-okay.
Right.
So most likely that jungle's taken, or that side of your jungle's taken. So what you could do is rotate
Okay,
down
target
here.
his back right.
Yes, his back right, or go get the scuttle that's down there, so you're not falling super far behind, and you're still obtaining gold/experience.
Charge!
And then by that point, you could either his camps in the bottom right are most likely already gone, because he most likely took them. Or you can gank possibly bot lane, or your camps will most likely be spawning at this point.
We got 21 seconds for the Drake.
Yep.
I've got a higher level coming up on my ass now.
Yep, just run away and go start doing your camps back in your jungle.
No, I think I'm gonna actually target his camps back here.
Be careful. He will be a higher level and have more skill.
I found him. He won't know that I'm doing it though, right?
He might.
Unless he
So
has
we
vision.
know that he most likely started on his
Oh,
blue
there's
side.
hidden vision ones, huh?
This world.
Well, there's hidden vision ones, yes, but also you got to remember, you know how I've been making you do the same thing over and over and start on the same side, go through the whole jungle and come back? He's most likely doing that as well. But you got it. See, like
Oh,
now
I'm
he's
fucked.
yeah, now he's rotating back to his jungle. This is a good time to use ghost.
And I'm gonna
Yep.
run past a gun.
Not the best idea. You should have gone through that bush because that gun's gonna do some
Oh,
damage.
I can go through that stuff?
You can go through the
I didn't
bushes,
know
yes.
that.
King's name.
Yeah, bushes you can go through. And the thing about bushes are, if you're inside said bushes, they won't see you unless they're in the bush with you. Oh, fuck me.
Okay.
I fucked up. I fucked up.
Alright. We got the Drake available.
Fight.
I'll see what I can't do.
Break their ranks.
Oh, I fucked up. I shouldn't have. Oh, well. It's fine. I got a little overconfident because, yeah, I fucked up. And so now you need to remember, after this amount of time has gone past, Drake has spawned and grubs have spawned. So you got to think, do I want to go do one of those?
Grubs. Where are the grubs?
Grubs are on the opposite side of the map in that little alcove.
Oh, wait, I thought that was Herald.
So grubs are before heralds, and then heralds before Baron Asher. So before herald spawns, something else spawns there.
Our courage must never win.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now, what bonus do you get from those from the grubs?
So grubs allow you to do extra damage to turrets. So it allows us to take turrets quicker. That will hopefully
I
help
thought that
us.
was the heralds.
So the heralds like does the little ramming thing and does a huge amount of damage to the turrets, right?
And we got the Drake.
Good job.
I'm gonna
Perfect.
gank now.
You could gank bot. You could go for Caitlyn, but she's kind of
That's a
walking
bot.
back, so she could
Oh,
easily
bottom,
go.
you mean.
Yep.
Keep faith in yourself.
An ally has been slain.
Okay.
We fight for
Trying to
those
figure out
who
what's going
cannot.
on here.
So now that you've kind of ganked, you've done the objective. Now you should go back and do more of your jungle camps.
Okay.
Our deeds shape the future.
Oh, there we go.
Shut down.
The cursed villains.
An enemy has been slain.
Forward! I bring justice.
Nice.
So because he killed them and those minions aren't yours, you typically don't want to take them from your laner.
Yeah, it's like stealing their gold. Right?
Exactly. Stealing their gold and their XP.
And ready.
Okay.
Turret plating will fall soon.
In my sights. I never.
Ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Forge onward.
So neither Grubs or Drake are up. So you could either A, look to see if Scuttle Crab's up, or B, reset and go get gold. Or go get items.
Strength of Demacia.
I'm so fucked.
Oh, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Just run.
I'm running.
So to make sure that you stay alive typically in a situation like that, you can come to my turret and he can't hurt you. Or he'll die. So
That's what I was thinking there.
so look,
Nice.
you came to my turret, I was waiting, I knew he was there, I came and helped you.
Perfect.
Yeah, if you see some guy in your jungle and he's coming to beat your ass, come to me. I will try to save you.
Be bold. Be just.
So now that he's dead, you can try to invade his jungle, or in this case, take that crab. And here in a moment, Herald's going to spawn in 40 seconds. That's a good amount of time. You can probably go check out his jungle.
Okay.
Fear is the
gonna go ahead
first
and
of
do that.
many foes.
Oh, this jungle camp's gone, so don't even worry about this one up here.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. I am fighting this guy,
call
so
out,
you
bro.
could help me fight him.
Let me know if you want me to. I'm working on this guy. right here.
I should be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna come up in just a second and make sure
He's good.
I'm leveled up. You alright up there?
Yep, he's been dead.
Okay.
We're good. We're chilling. We're big chilling.
Back.
So now Harold's now
I'm gonna
spawned.
go for Herald.
Yep. So now we could go for Harold. You're on good health. See that
They're
little like
pushing our
plant next to you?
mid,
That little red plant above
Yeah.
you? If you go
Yeah.
onto whatever side and smack it, it'll bounce you over the wall. So you don't have to walk all the way around.
Oh. Well, I should have been on the other.
Yeah. You now know what it does, so you know for future reference.
The scoundrel will pay.
All right. Your smite's at 900, so smite it when it gets to
Yep, I'm
900
ready.
health. Oh my god, my boy's getting good. Let's go.
Let's
baby.
go.
Hell
Easy
yeah.
dub.
Easy fucking dubs, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
This world
Oh fuck.
needs
Let's do this. Let's do that. All right, cool.
Alright. And I'm gonna go get the Herald now. Or the Drake.
Yep, you could do that. What I will say is you have 33 3,300 gold right now. You have enough to buy your item and then some. So keep that in mind that,
Yeah, I need to go back very soon.
yeah.
That's the most optimal
So
thing,
typically,
probably.
Hecarim would most likely be down there and might contest you on it, but he's actually topside for some odd reason when he shouldn't be.
Never forget why we fight.
Interesting.
Yeah. What he's doing right now is not the right play, but that's okay. I lived...
Do we know what level these guys are or how good they are at all?
We could look them up after the game. Assume that most of these guys are going to be like new-ish players. We could see them like when we're loading in and whatnot. But I don't think it shows anything just because this is a swift play game. So assume that they're new.
Our courage must never
So
waver.
swift playing is typically for like worse players.
Newer players typically.
Yeah. Just because you're new doesn't mean you're bad.
For the cause.
This Hecarim is bad though, or your enemy jungler, I should say,
Yeah. Well, that's good for me.
because I
guess.
just murdered the fuck out of him because he's still in top lane for some reason.
I'm gonna try to help gank bottom a little bit. They seem not to be making much progress.
No, they are not doing too well, which is a good assumption to make. Now remember, also Otacon has also spawned, so if you want to come murder that as well,
Okay.
or you're currently
there's
making
three
your
of you guys
way.
up there.
Yeah, you're currently making your way top, so come do it after you finish your camps. We can't do it on our own just because it does as much damage as I told you it does.
And why am I better? I guess.
Because the jungle item, the little egg, does true damage to jungle camps. So you do more damage, you heal, and you also have
Okay.
smite.
Okay, so that's quite the advantage there.
Yes, jungle will always have the advantage on jungle camps. I don't know why everybody's up here in top lane, but you know it's fine.
All right, I'm coming up right now. I'm gonna need help.
Yeah, we're gonna do Otacon now. All right,
Okay.
I'm
I'm
rotating
on
you.
him right now. Should I engage?
You can start it, yeah.
Okay.
We fight for those who cannot.
And this would be a time to use smite if there was enemies nearby. Right?
Exactly.
Okay. I'm at 1200 for smite.
Yep. So do it now. Nope.
I'm
Wrong
trying,
button.
bro.
Wrong button.
Oh, it was because my mouse wasn't on him. That's why.
Yep.
It was the right
Oh,
button.
so see these
My
flowers
fucking
that
mouse
spawn
wasn't
next
on
to it? Oh, that works. Kill him. Kill him, buddy. Beat his ass. Oh, he's healing.
I bring justice.
Can you get him?
No.
Don't worry, I will.
I could push F, I guess, but
Oh, fuck. So I'm almost dead, so I'm gonna run away, and so are you.
I'm fucked.
Run, baby, run! Stay alive! Run! Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, no, you're dying there. It's
My
okay.
F. I already used my F. That's one.
It is A-okay. Dying happens. Just don't do it a lot. So while you're dead, you can also spend your money in the shop.
Okay.
You don't have to wait till you respawn.
Are these guys more magic or physical? How do you?
I would advise... I would say get boots. Get tier 2 boots.
Forge onward.
Perfect. And now you don't have enough gold. So once again, you're going to go through and get your jungle camps.
Fear not.
Is Kelsey gonna think you're a degenerate now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be bold. Be just.
Team has destroyed a turret.
Justice!
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
What we do is right.
An enemy has been slain.
So now Drake's up. The enemy jungler is dead. You could rotate to go do that.
I was gonna do Herald.
That's not Herald. That's Baron. Herald was
Oh.
already taken. We could do Baron too,
Oh.
and they're pretty low. Or jungler was still dead. I don't think they have vision here. So yeah, we could technically do this. And your champion does Baron pretty quickly and pretty well. Not every champion's like that. So if you ever decide you want to play something else, remember that you can't always do this. Remember, 1200 smite.
Oh,
Nope, all good.
that's right.
The enemy wasn't there, so it's okay that you didn't. But you should remember to do that just because it is an important skill to have.
Fear is the first
Is there
of
something I
many
need to
foes.
pick up or use from?
For Baron, no. Baron, everybody on the team gets it, kind of like Drake. So now, because you've already done your jungle caps, you do see that your red's up and Drake is up. So you could do either of those or invade the enemy jungler. However, I already did that, so there's no jungle caps for you to take.
Tell Vi that I...
So after you do Drake, you could then do that scuttle crab behind you.
Needs hope.
Has destroyed a turret.
Battle the infamy.
So, oh, yeah, you already left. That's fine. I was going to say, we could now, because we know where the enemy jungler is, you can invade his jungle.
Break their ranks! We are the vanguard.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Target mark.
But the game's pretty much over just because our team is just fucking them in the ass right now.
Your team has
In the
destroyed
king's
a
name.
turret.
And GG's. Your first legitimate win. Let's go, baby. Easy fucking dub.
I
And once again, you get to the honor screen. So one thing that you can do is you can honor enemy teammates. If you think they played well and they deserve a GG's, you can click on them. But you'll always honor me. You already did. That's why there's a little heart on there. And now it's going to tell you leveled up. So now you have flash, teleport, and more blue essence.
Because I just wanted it for the photo, really. You know? But I was like, oh, it'll be kind of cute because then it won't.
And then it tells you how you did. If you hit continue, now this is where you can see your KDA, your damage, so on and so forth. And you can also see the enemies as well.
Party hats and birthday things. And so I was like, oh.
Do you have any other questions for me?
no.
Feeling pretty confident?
Yep, Kelsey's here, so I'm gonna have to hop off.
Yeah,
but maybe
I
we
know.
can play
I
again.
heard her at least on the phone, so I knew. I was like, oh, homie's got a little bit of time.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you. You did good.
thanks.
Look at you,
Yeah.
kicking ass. But like I said,
Yeah, we'll play again.
oh, absolutely. Once, like I said before, watch YouTube videos. Those will be your best helpers. Some of those guys will walk you through every step of the way, and it's gonna be that whole rinse, recycle, rinse, repeat, recycle kind of thing to go through your head of do it over and over and over again. Find out your limitations, what's supposed to happen, because every game will be different. Because like sometimes the enemy jungler would have done Drake, so you're like, can I beat him, or is my team rotating so we can beat him, or B, should I just give it up and let me go get a different objective or do something else to progress myself?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a lot of learning to do, but you'll get there. Hey,
Yeah.
when I first started playing, I was hard stuck bronze and silver. Now I'm plat/emerald. And hopefully this
Yeah.
year I'll stay in emerald or get to diamond.
Yeah.
So you got time, brother man.
We'll see.
But wait to play ranked for a while. Oh, which I think you have to wait until here, hit the little X button next to play again, real quick. Go to play. Top left-hand corner. And then go to PvP. Highlight where it says ranked solo/duo, where it has the exclamation mark next to it. So you have to be level 30, and you must have 10 normal games played. So you just played 1, so you need 10 more, and then you need to hit level 30, which you are currently
7.
level 4.
7.
Are you 7?
Should be 7.
Oh, for me it says 4. Which I don't know why that's not updated, but that's fine. It's okay. The nice thing is with having your Xbox account linked, you both get 1, all the champions, and then 2, you get more XP per game.
Yeah. That's nice.
So you'll swiftly get there. But I would stick to, if you want to PvP people, so that's the menu where you can play against people. So look at the top left kind of ish. So it says PvP co-op versus AI training, so on and so forth. So this is where you select all your different games. So I would stick with 5v5 Summoner's Rift Swift Play. That's what we just played against other people. ARAMs is another 5v5, but there's no jungle. It's just one straight lane, and you just fight everybody all the time.
Why does it say it's a shorter match? It's just like
So
compared to what?
So Swift Play is a shorter match compared to Draft Pick and Ranked. The reason
What
why
is
is
draft
because
pick?
you
Where is that?
the one right below it.
Oh, I see.
Yep, and that one's also X out because I think you need to have
Level 10.
yeah, you'll have to be level 10. Which that one Draft Pick is ranked without a rank. Swift
What
Play
does that mean? So like skill based or what?
So draft picked is like ranked in the essence of everybody bans one champion, and then you have a designated role that you get put in, and you have to play it. And then champs, you know how like in Swift Play just instantly threw us in the game.
Yeah.
So instead in that one, it will make you pick a champion at a certain time, kind of giving people the ability to counter pick champions. So like, let's say, for example, I was on the enemy team against you and I'm playing jungle, right? And you pick Master Yi right out the gate, right? I could then look up counters for Master Yi or what I know counters Master Yi and then pick the champion that I think is best into Master Yi.
I see.
Yeah, so another element that we'll cross the bridge for at a later date. Right now, all you need to figure
can
out
see
is
that, yeah.
how to play the jungle and which champions you want to play in the jungle. Because you have to remember, when you play draft pick eventually, people might ban Master Yi where you can't play him.
Yeah.
where you're forced to play a different champion. So that's why it's always good to learn two champions usually, but
Yeah.
one main role.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yippee! My boy's learning.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, brother man. Have fun.
I'll hit you up later.
All right, dog. I'll talk to you later, dog.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
He sounded overwhelmed as fuck. I did throw a lot at him. Yeah, my boy is not having a good time in Emerald. God damn. Let's look at some of these games. Yeah, 2-9. Yeah, that shucks. Let's look at this one. 133-9 Cho'Gath bot with Lucian support. What the fuck? 2-9, 2-5. Yep. Against the Vayne top. That sucks. Oh, fuck me. All right. Let's play a couple more games, and then I got shit I gotta do today, chat. Let's get some music going. God, I'm so mad they got rid of these chests. Like, I just have 29 keys that I can't do shit with. Did they completely take Hextech chests out of the game? Like, can I buy any of them? Oh, I can't buy Hextech chests. Wasn't worth it. Oh well. God, my fucking back hurts like a motherfucker. Alright, let's also go here.
My heart and sword, always for Demacia.
All right, let's get this. All right.
Fear not, I'm coming.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
All right, now that we don't have to do focus on something else, I can focus on just me.
To minion spawn.
Which I might take a break after this. My back hurts like a motherfucker right now. Might need to just go lay down for a little while.
Minions have spawned.
We fight for those who cannot. Ha! We are the vanguard. Never forget why we fight.
I canceled my auto. That sucks.
Yeah. Justice, by law or by sword. Our deeds shape the future. Vile scourge.
You think that was gonna save you, bro?
Keep faith in yourself.
I missed the cannon.
Waste away. The scoundrels will pay. The cursed villains.
First blood. Double kill.
Cut the video. Demacia marches as one.
Oh fuck. Oh, I executed. Fuck yes.
Our courage must never waver. This world needs hope. Become dust. I will lead the charge.
I thought I had team out. I did not mean to use my pot there.
Waste away. Forge onward.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, should get 6 here, yep.
Victory awaits. Justice! Show them the strength of Demacia. I bring justice. Be bold.
An
Be
enemy has
just.
been slain.
Fear is the first of many foes. I stand ready. for Demacia. I will fight as long as I stand.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay.
Killing spree. An enemy has been
That's
slain.
the infamy. In the king's name. Protect our land. Fear not, I'm coming.
Rampage.
What we do is right. We fight for those who cannot. Forward! We are the vanguard.
Self-destruct in 3, 2, 1.
Well, that was not good. It's fine.
Spree.
Never forget why we fight. Our deeds shape the future. By law or by sword.
God, this guy's fucking annoying.
Keep faith in yourself. Demacia marches as one.
Down.
Self-destruct in 3, 2, 1.
Our courage must never waver.
Turret plate will fall soon.
This world needs hope.
Become dust.
Forge onward. I bring justice.
Has destroyed a turret.
Scoundrels will pay. Demacia!
Oh my god.
Forward!
Dude, like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, I'm just ganked on fucking repeat? Where's my fucking jungler when I need him? Shit's so fucking annoying. At least the rest of my team's doing well.
I suffered this for you!
Be bold. Be just.
Shut down.
Self-destruct in 3, 2, 1.
An
Fear
enemy
is
has
the
been
first
slain.
of many foes. Charge!
Waste away.
The cursed villains! Hold fast! I will lead the charge. Break their ranks! I stand ready.
Dust.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
It's all good.
For Demacia.
Unstoppable.
Victory awaits. In the king's name.
Oh, their bot's just getting obliterated, which is good.
Protect our land.
Enemy has been slain.
Forward!
Surely they would have FF by now. Their bot is 0 and 10.
Fear not, I'm coming. I will not falter! We fight for those who cannot. Forward! Show them the strength of Demacia. Never forget why we fight. Charge! Our deeds shape the future.
Self-destruct in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, dude. Like, why is Nunu constantly up here, dude?
Killing spree. An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Keep faith in yourself. Demacia marches as one.
Dude, what the fuck is this? Like, where is my fucking team? Like, come get this.
An ally has been slain.
All right, Jinx, if you die here, karma.
This world needs hope.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I will fight as long as I stand.
An enemy has been slain.
good. Oh my god, man. I like staring at a black screen anyways. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't care.
I bring justice. Be bold. Be just. Is the first of many.
Like a team! I'm so fucking sick of this fucking team. I'm not helping them.
I stand ready.
I'm not coming for my team. Do it your fucking selves, you losers.
For Demacia.
They're like, we're winning at least. I'd be flaming the fuck out of them. Oh my fucking god.
Self-destruct in 3, 2, 1.
Slain an enemy.
In the king's name.
We just literally let Nunu run in there and take whatever the fuck he wanted to. Wait. Is that from Herald? I think that is.
Protect our land. Fear not. I'm coming. Forward! We fight for those who cannot.
Enemy double kill.
0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0.
Stay with me.
Well, I got the Nunu at least, because I'm the only one on my team doing fucking fuck all.
You thought my magic evil.
Been slain.
What a fucking idiot.
Enemy rampage.
Never forget why we fight. Our deeds shape the future. Keep faith in yourself.
This dude is literally building nothing but fucking armor. Fuck this guy.
Demacia marches as one. Our courage must never waver.
Is unstoppable.
This world needs hope.
Mind your step. Has been slain.
That is my family.
Forge onward.
Born with me.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I bring justice.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Be bold. Be just. Forward! Fear is the first of many foes.
An ally. Enemy double kill. Enemy is godlike. An ally has been slain.
I stand ready.
What? All right.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
I should have just gone for the fucking turret. Fuck my team, man. I need to stop playing for them. They're fucking me up. Miss Cannon.
For Demacia.
An enemy is legendary.
And instantly, my Jinx is already dead.
Double kill.
I'm literally rotating. Shut up. Nice.
To protect our land.
Who fucking pinged me? Okay, so I'm just getting one shot.
Fear not.
Nice.
I'm coming. We fight for those who cannot.
Oh, we're just not gonna pursue that? All right, team. That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to fucking kill anybody anyways.
Never forget why we fight. Our deeds shape the future. What we do is right.
Oh, fuck.
Keep faith in yourself.
Become dust.
Demacia marches as one.
She's just gone. Oh my fucking god, my team is such dog shit! It's actually kind of nutty. You actually lose this. That's crazy. Get the fucking NASA's, bro. Oh my god. This fucking Dude, alright. Yeah, I'm done. I've tried playing York and just not my forte, my man. Not my forte. Just the usual fucking shit of this game. I play my lane well. I get ganked a few times. And we focus on the team that part of the team that does not matter. Like my Jinx was winning. Somehow we still lost. Mid did absolutely fuck all. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna call it there. My back is really hurting. But hey, Dead Madir, I appreciate you stopping by, my man. I'm gonna call it there. I'm kind of in a lot of pain, so I'm gonna go lay down, do some productive shit that way, and then I'll probably be on later if my back's feeling better. Take some painkillers. Go from there. All right, I'll talk to you later, chat. Peace.